It's Monday. You know what that means?
No, what's a Monday?
Monday, it's 10 paces, baby, another 10 paces showdown.
Chewy.
That's right. That time of the week where these two salty outlaws and one rascally sheriff get together to really duel in the art sphere. Prompt by prompt, we'll be firing off our ink at each other, firing off our drawings, seeing who can come out on top for another showdown.
I'm hoping this week I get to keep my lunch money.
You know, we'll see.
Oh no, I cut a hole in your pocket.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody who frequently actually did have holes, often in high school in their pockets. I was. Fuck you.
He's a regular Stanley Yelnats.
Stanley yelled at, yeah, I'm gonna kick the shit out of your ancestor, then drag you up a mountain. That's how that movie went, right? No one fact checked me.
well, the movie was
Fucking
already
little.
so
Check
wrong.
the name tag. His name's Caveman.
ARMPI to the T. What's that, you smelling dog? That's me. I don't
Sorry,
remember more of
taking a shower.
it. Oh, okay, I'll be right back.
I don't take showers. I don't brush my teeth. All I do is dig holes, eat, and sleep.
Yeah.
Huh.
Dig it up there, holes, dig it.
Did you come up with a revelation?
No, I was just figure, how about we dig a hole in the structure of this joke and get moving with well, what are we doing today, Aaron?
Well, today we're looking to the future. I spent a lot of time out in space last week. I saw a lot of things, and getting back to terra firma, I think I need to bring some of those ideas to life, and you guys could help me. Now, what's something that everyone has in common?
The habitual need to breathe?
Close.
Ooh.
A face.
Oh yeah, but what are but
Poop. Everybody poops.
everyone does poop. Yes.
Thank you.
Oigel's here.
Well, yeah, where do you think I got the suggestion from?
I figured she just beamed it into your brain.
No, we haven't given our viewers that power yet.
Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day you get that
One
tier.
day, we'll be thinking about poop all the time.
Maybe with the tasty tier 3, you too could beam straight into our brains. No, what I was thinking of is most everyone wears clothes.
It's gonna be a problem for me. I've been doing the last 5 or so shows completely naked in my leather chair.
You're just stuck in your throne with that tasty almost 100-degree heat.
I mean, heavy as the crown, right?
Damn it!
Heavy as the crown and sweaty as the tank.
Well, some things never change.
Anywho, fellas,
What's wrong?
you know, I was just trying to lead into the next one, the next prompt, our first prompt, in fact.
Yeah, keep trying.
I'm gonna keep trying. In fact, I'm putting the gas in the tank right now.
Laying down the law.
We're gonna do a retail fashion for next year, 2024. What do you think the hot new fashion trends are gonna be next year? I saw a lot of fashion in space. I think they're still a little ahead of us, but I'd like to see what our little monkey brains can come up with.
Yeah, it's just like 2021 or 2001. That's how you say that one.
A space
2001: A Space Odyssey. You
2001
are
Odyssey in
the
Space.
obelisk that falls down and inspires the monkeys to harness tools.
I'm like a fashionista Prometheus bringing you the flames.
A literal jet setter.
So, let's get down to it. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I mean, that's cool. What do you Congratulations.
Mean? Are you here, Dakota?
Fuck, I'm still figuring that out.
That's fair. Well, I got 30 on the clock. You got 30 minutes to figure that out and get something down on the paper. 3,
All right.
2, 1, and jam. So Travis, yeah,
go ahead.
I was just gonna ask what you were doing before the show today. Just get that.
Oh yeah, making us late.
Oh, it's okay. If you hadn't made us late, maybe Murphy Holden wouldn't have seen us and followed. Thank you.
Thanks for the follow, Murphy.
You never know. It's kind of like maybe if you hadn't tied your shoes today, that tree would have fallen down and hit you. Butterfly effect, you know?
Chaos theory and whatnot. But yeah, the reason we were late getting going is because I picked up a new addiction. I'm a little late to it, but I started Zelda.
The second one, Tears of the Kingdom. Well,
saying the second Zelda in a vacuum.
The Wand of Gamelon.
So many things. Yeah.
I think Zelda.
Everyone's
I think
favorite
actually Zelda 2 would be the second Zelda, Adventures of Link.
You cannot tell me a game series like Zelda and its complicated ass titles actually has the second game being Zelda 2.
Let me make sure.
There's got to be like a 1.5 somewhere that fucked everything up.
It's definitely Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link.
Fuck Link and his adventures. Series sucks.
It even had the little cutout on the top so you could see the cartridge in the box art.
Some new tech, all right.
It was pretty cool. Nintendo knew what they were doing back in the day.
Well, I sure don't know, am I right?
2023 when they made Zelda 2.
Yeah, I mean, why can't we go back to the golden era of these games?
What would you consider the golden era?
Back before everything was woke.
CDI.
You know, that was that was some of the best in gaming, just in general. Like
games never should have left the DOS era.
You know, you're not wrong. I mean, we had like Monkey Island. That's all I need.
Just 40 remakes of Monkey Island.
Yes, please. Make that the new Skyrim.
You listening, Tim Schafer?
Ron Gilbert? It was both. You weren't wrong. Though they did last year come out with a new Monkey Island.
They did. I've got it wishlisted.
It's good. I haven't beaten it, but it's good.
Folks out there, I know I just bought a new game, but I mean, because of that, my game coffers are running a little dry. So why don't you hit that sub button and I'll pop on over to Steam and get Monkey Island.
Are you?
You get no benefit from this.
You're not even gonna stream it.
Nope.
Metal Gear Solid 3 remake? Hell yeah. I would actually get that.
It's coming out.
Won't this be like the second or third remake?
They made it on the 3DS.
That's
Metal Gear Solid. What?
Choice.
Yeah, they made it on the 3DS, and then there's a port on the PC, but there's going to be Metal Gear Solid Delta is what it's called, Snake Eater.
Ooh. So I thought they did the same thing where they kind of released like a version and then a definitive edition.
Nope. Well, maybe, but like
then
there was Snake Eater and then Subsistence.
Oh yes, I forgot about that because I always owned Subsistence. I've actually never played Snake Eater itself.
Wow.
But I mean, Subsistence is just the same. It's the same game, but with some added bonus stuff, and you get a 3D camera as well as the top-down camera instead of just the top-down.
Oh, okay. 3's your fave. Yeah, three
Three's-
fucking rules. I do want a remake of 4 because I still haven't gotten to play through 4 all the way,
There's
and
rumor.
I haven't played.
Sorry.
Go on.
Continue yours. I'll tell you after.
Oh, I haven't played 5 or the lead-in game at all.
Oh yeah. Ground Zeroes. That one's good. The Ground Zeroes is really short, especially if you don't like play the bonus modes or whatever. You could get through it in like 2 hours. Your first time.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, it was like a. I can't even.
Tech demo for
Yeah.
the new engine.
Originally, Kojima wanted to just include it in the game, but I guess Konami wouldn't let him or something. I don't know what the deal there was.
It's probably development cycle stuff where you have to put something out,
Yeah.
and Kojima's going to do that to the best of his ability.
But there's rumor with that Metal Gear Solid, what is it called? Master Collection is the new one that's coming out, which is 1, 2, and 3. There's rumor that there was a data leak or something that has info on a Master Collection 2 that has 4, and then I think Peace Walker and something else. But that sounds too quick, too convenient, I guess. Like like that leak would have happened way too fast, in my opinion, for such wishful thinking.
Yeah.
If it hadn't been, locked to the PS4 and they absolutely probably have to remake it at that point because the cell's so weird, I'd believe it more. What were you gonna say?
Because I like what I did get to play it for a ton. Like, you start off just changing TV channels, and it's all this, pre-filmed stuff that's partly inconsequential, but also has little tidbits and snippets of extra lore and errata, because Kojima can't just make a straightforward story.
Right. It's so good. Do you know anything about it, Dakota?
Actually, I think the original Snake Eater is my only context for anything besides the first 2 hours of 5.
Okay.
And I loosely know the plot to the second game.
Okay.
So I have very scarce knowledge.
Well, 4 takes place a bit in the future, compared to 2. All of the armies and stuff have turned into private, for hire sort of corporations. And the commercials or the things that Travis was talking about were they weren't CG, they were actually live action film segments or something, or commercials or workout videos. And then they would also
You have to flip through all the channels.
Yeah, you got to hit R1 and L1 to flip through the channels. And after a bit of those, they would cut to a commercial for one of those private military forces. And it's just really, it's so fun. Kojima's just so smart about things. But yeah, it would be cool if they made a 4. And it's still got... When
does this turn into Norman Reedus taking cargo across the U.S.?
When Konami fucked Kojima over and he made his own company.
Oh.
Yeah, so after 5.
There.
I
forget about the fucking period.
Yeah. They really... I don't know the background. I don't think we ever will. I don't know if there's an NDA or something. Or if it's just better for both sides to never talk about it.
I mean, given how popular his work has been and him as a creator, I feel like it's just they fucked up.
They fucked up and he's just well, I don't need you.
Yeah, no, it sounds like the corporation's just how about we do this thing that makes no sense because I'm a CEO?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, 4's the last one, the last console release with David Hayter as Snake. After that, they got, oh, what the fuck is his name? He was in, what, 24?
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
Really?
That they got
Oh.
him? Yeah. They got him,
Fuck.
yeah, it's weird.
Now I'm always
Yeah,
going
he,
to associate.
Mocap.
I'm always going to associate him and fucking designated survivor role together now. So when I go back and watch that series, I'm just going to be thinking about this is Solid Snake in a Secret Family Life.
Well, you're wrong,
Not
but
Solid Snake. It's Venom Snake.
Yeah, it's Venom
Or Punish Snake.
I don't-
Venom.
I'm not fucking sure. He can punish the snake if he wants to, whatever.
Now you're getting into Kojima spirit. What would you be as a snake, Dakota?
Yeah, what?
Probably dead. I'm not very good at it.
Roadkill Snake.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd spend the first few months figuring out what's going on, and the chances I get hit by a car or scooped up by a fucking owl are pretty high.
What
Well,
if you...
Snake is just a code name for the Les Enfants Terribles project, and so you just be a clone of Big Boss, who was one of the most exceptional soldiers of the Cold War. But it all really came down to what genes you possess from them.
Mhm.
Alright, you're already talking down to me.
It's
You don't
pretty
need to-
simple shit, Dakota. Come on!
You don't need to talk down to me and do it in French. That's just being fucking rude.
What do you have against the French?
Nothing, just Travis.
Oh,
I have
just-
things against Travis, yeah.
Hey, you're right. I'm
Just Travis.
appropriating the language for my own needs.
Yeah, I mean,
You can
I'm
only
glad
speak.
you understood where I was coming from as part of the tolerant left. Thank you.
You're only allowed to speak the language, your first language.
Yeah. In fact, if you're bilingual, I'm just gonna need you to shut the fuck up.
If you're bilingual, you better die lingual. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
You only get to speak if you're lingual in a prime or odd number.
So if you know one language, you better be learning two at the same time.
Yeah. I want to hear German, French, and Korean all in one sentence. Otherwise, I ain't fucking listening.
How many languages can you speak, Dakota?
One. I didn't want to cross into the danger zone, so I just kept it simple.
Okay.
Ak Bakane.
Whoa. Uh,
That was German and Japanese.
that was impressive.
You know
Although
what? They,
now you gotta die. Well, and I guess you're also speaking English now, so you're good. What have you thought of Tears of the Kingdom? I think you said you got it, but we haven't really discussed that. Uh-oh. Travis disappeared.
oh, he's done speaking. He knows his place.
He goes, well, I forgot about Tears of the Kingdom till you brought it up.
Yeah. He's trying to figure out which of his many languages he wants to associate with the game.
Lamau Kirby jump scare, yep.
Oh god. Oh, he's actually gone. I just looked
Oh,
over at the
yeah.
screen. Huh.
I ain't pausing this timer.
Well, welcome to the show the way it was always meant to be. About me.
That's right. We're looking for a new co-host, new artist.
Kirby ain't the only thing inflating, so is my ego.
That's a big ass Kirby. That's right, and you can make it bigger.
You can.
Oh no!
I expect it to
And
happen
Oigle
whenever
did.
Nevin. Somebody tell Nevins the Kirby can get bigger. He'll be here instantly.
Oh, he'll be by, I'm sure.
How much time we got? Okay, yeah, I can be sloppy.
There we go. That's good.
You know, I'm glad it was big enough in this time of crisis.
Eventually,
Okay.
I'm gonna add some fucking shading, like shadow, to the floor. Kirby's getting so big.
It's getting in orbit.
Okay.
Just once it starts getting bigger, please get like a fucking just not a laugh track, but a soundbite of just like that generic crowd screaming sound.
Don't know what what you're talking.
I don't know how. You know how like there's the Wilhelm scream and like
Yeah.
the audience laugh. There's that really stock sounding like a group of people screaming in terror. Just please hunt that down.
Okay. So we got about 15 minutes left. Should we try to find Travis or just
You know, he randomly disappeared on myself and another one of our friends yesterday, and we didn't remember him saying goodbye, so I'm pretty sure he's having internet issues.
Let's text him.
He's playing Zelda. Yeah, he just fucking left.
That's what I thought. Like, I mean, hey, two can tango. I'll set up my capture card and just put it in Travis's spot.
If he's not back by the end of this prompt, you have full permission.
That's gonna be something.
Fuck it, dude. Weird things happen on air. We gotta deal with it.
Yep.
And you can build shit in that game. That's art.
Yeah. Oh, I can make some art. Don't worry.
That you have to know that when you say it like that, that's all that's gonna happen.
Make what? Worry?
You say "don't worry,"
Yeah, don't
and like
worry.
you slow down and lower your voice when you say it, and now it's all I can think of. You've poisoned me.
I've got this.
What's this?
It's okay. Don't worry.
Again, the worst thing you can say. Don't comfort me like it's coming up to a person throwing a fucking tantrum and telling them to calm down. When has that ever fucking worked?
You know, just be calm. Don't think about it. Travis
Yeah,
is
just
back.
calm down. No.
I bet he died in Zelda.
Got me.
How's it going, Travis?
I think he's playing enough Zelda.
I'm sorry. We'll have a 5-minute break later. Don't worry.
You okay, buddy? What happened?
I made some really good jokes, and I thought you guys were just leaving me hanging.
That's so fucking good. I mean, we'll do that to you again, just so you don't feel like, you missed the experience.
So at first I was like, all right, either I got kicked from lobby or there's some kind of deeper issue.
I mean, it could be both, but I think you got kicked.
I was about to start streaming Zelda in your stead. And then we could just blame you for playing Zelda.
Yep, it's all my fault.
It's okay.
Glad you get it.
So you got about 12 and a half minutes left.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'll get the idea across.
you probably were still drawing anyway. Unless you were like spending all of your brain power and making those awesome jokes.
As I always am.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much a comedy genius.
Yeah, we're an audio first kind of art show.
In fact, in the podcast, they just don't ever see the art.
That's right.
They just have to assume we're talking about some esoteric concept they'll never understand.
Why do you think I have you guys sell me on it every time?
You're a capitalist swine?
That's for the audio listeners. Well,
I mean, this is what I should be doing. Like, I should be podcasting instead, because I've got all the best jokes and mediocre art. And I should just focus on one or the other.
Oof.
That's right.
Well, I made my choice.
Oh yeah, I think you're pretty well locked in at this point, bud.
Yeah. I got a lot of people with a lot of eyes on me, and if I go back at this point, they're just gonna know I wasn't committed.
Do y'all have like an industry term for that?
Yeah, blacklisted.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
God,
Is that like exclusively to comic books?
No. Well, yeah, I mean, everything originated from comic books, if we're being honest. But, sorry, this is going to take a turn towards the real. This isn't a bit. A con that Grace was at over the weekend, and some people I knew from college were at it. A lot of people. Unironically, the Comicsgate guy was there.
the Comicsgate guy. You've probably told us about this, but I have no memory.
I was shocked. I didn't even know he was still around. But like, if you're familiar with Gamergate, it's the same idea.
Yeah, anything gate is probably just something really stupid, ultimately.
Yeah, anything that would be put gate at the end is just stay away from it. Probably not a good idea.
Even Ocean Gate.
Yes.
I was just shocked to find out that he was still around and somehow at a con.
So somebody just complaining about wokeness in media, or?
Well, the woman character doesn't get killed and put into a fridge, so it's not the good old comics I know.
Yeah.
God,
That's
actually,
I love when Captain America did that.
there actually is a term for that. They call it fridging because of how badly. So for those who aren't too familiar with comics lore, Kyle Rayner, one of the Green Lanterns, comes back to his apartment, and one of his enemies has killed, dismembered, and stuffed his girlfriend into the fridge.
Oh, yum.
And it's as stupid as it sounds. So a lot of people in comics have just started calling it fridging whenever a love interest of a male superhero gets shit on for their character development. Because, God, it was dumb. It was one of those shock value things.
Yeah, that doesn't belong in a lot of comic franchises.
Yeah.
Just sounds like Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Well, it's also one of those things of like, just why? Like, I don't even know how to articulate it anyway, because it's just like, why? Because, like, that's never the reason I'm going to read a Green Lantern comic.
Right.
Give me the people who some reason only make fists with their unlimited god powers.
Was that, like, a new writer trying to make his mark?
I'd have to look into that, but I mean, the mainline heroes change hands so often, it could be. You know, it's the same way like all the X-Men have had the similar story.
Right.
14 or like I'm reading a comic run where they do the Betsy Braddock and Angel Warren whatever are having an issue because Warren's a bad guy for the 14th time, but not under his control. So they try to reach him through love, and it's just like, holy shit, this has happened so many times. Like this exact plot with these exact characters.
Right.
Sometimes it feels like an homage or a callback, and other times it just feels like, again? Really?
Yeah, that's a fine line. Like,
yeah,
you can't. Like, you really have to subvert something in order for it to be an homage, I'd say.
Yeah, and you know, some comic writers definitely can do that, and I do feel like there's a lot of writers lately who are just good at not fucking doing that, like Chip Zdarsky or I think Donny Cates is pretty good at it. For like, and this is like, I mean, specifically Marvel and DC people. Sorry, listen, I'm a comic artist. We're gonna talk about comics a lot here. If you have a problem, sub. That's
I
the answer.
do, but I made a show with you. So
if you sub to the channel, I won't talk about comics for 10 minutes.
You heard him. You have the power to help us all.
But they're
your inaction directly tells me you want to hear about it.
But it's actually 10 minutes on a different planet, so it's about 30 seconds on Earth.
What are you EA trying to exploit
still
the
on
money?
space time.
Yeah, I got that space lag going.
We gotta drag him back down to Earth. You know, Earth first. Come on, man.
Earth is really heavy. I don't know.
In more ways than one, man.
Aw, man.
Here's the philosophical hour. Can we go back to comics?
It's sure no one subbed, so yeah.
Oh, true. I have to go on for at least 10
Take
minutes.
us away.
You reading any new comics?
Yeah.
Read any new
He
standalone?
says that with like a sense of chagrin.
I was fully committed to just answering and never commenting if no one said it. I was just gonna.
You sounded upset that you've read new comics.
Yeah, well, clearly I hate them. There's no way I would like. No, what was it? Spider-Verse last week, and then I've read a couple of like comics in an X-Men event leading up to the new stuff. I go extremely slow because I study them as I read.
Yeah, well, you're
Which-
actually looking at the composition and shit.
Yeah, and like a lot of times I spend I will read a page just like a normal ass person, and then the degenerate slime Dakota will come out and I'll try to look at the composition, penciling, coloring, and I'm just like, yes, I can use this.
No, Mom, I just read them for the pictures.
Yeah, and then I scream for my fucking pizza rolls.
Give me my Tostitos.
God damn it, I actually want pizza rolls now.
Oh no, we've awakened the hunger.
Better call your mom.
This better not awaken anything in me, and it's just a picture of uncooked pizza rolls.
Please go take a bite out of a frozen pizza roll for me. I will
Dude.
sub right now.
My teeth, I lost the
Oh,
genetic
yeah.
lottery on teeth. I would fucking have so many problems. And I'm 2 weeks away from not having dental issues for the first time in a year.
Gosh, I guess even 10 subs couldn't persuade you.
No!
Yeah, it would be cheaper to just not do it.
I will 100% do a sub or a stream where
You take a
every
bite
sub
out
I
of
just turn on my camera and I bite of like, not like a frozen, but like a cold pizza roll, and then just turn off my camera.
We can thaw 'em. We can have
It'll
some
be like a-
freshly thawed pizza rolls.
Yeah, it'd be the mini mukbang stream. It'd be
Yes.
fucking amazing.
Pizza roll sashimi.
Oh,
Yeah, and I get like 4 different brands. Oh, amazing. I'll even put it on a little seaweed roll.
God. That's great. Yeah, yes,
Get that
please.
umami boost.
Yeah,
You're
that's
making
exactly.
Pizza roll nigiri, where you just have like the little rice lumps with pizza roll sitting on top.
Exactly how I describe all of this.
Are
Excuse me.
you
sir.
okay?
That was just 100% a burp.
That was hunger. Hunger escaping the body.
It's the beast coming out within, reaching for its Tostinos. You really did awaken something in me. This wasn't like a metaphor.
Well, you did the goblin voice first.
The goblin voice was just true to me, alright? We all know what we are.
I need my pizza bites.
Listen, I talked about comics, then pizza rolls. I can't pretend I'm anything normal for a while.
Dakota, did you mean to draw a hipster Shaggy?
That's just the color choice on the shirt.
I think so.
But I'm not going to change it just because you pointed it out. It's fine. This is the fucking Shaggy from Scooby-Doo Apocalypse.
Jeez, it's the new Scooby-Doo show.
Yeah, I've heard that comic's extremely good.
Wait,
Nothing to do with the stupid-ass Velma show.
there's a what? You'll have to
The
elaborate.
HBO Velma show that.
Oh, I know
was-
about that one.
Yeah, but no, there's a comic where he actually looks a lot like this called Scooby-Doo Apocalypse.
Oh, I've never heard that.
Yeah, I've heard it's actually very good.
An artist I follow who did really cool. They do like technically very well, but still kind of edgy art of cartoon characters. I'm trying to remember their tags, but I'd have to look it up.
Any chance I'd know him?
Maybe.
What do they do?
They'll do like very detailed, sometimes traditional media of, popular cartoon characters, but they'll usually have kind of like a dark or edgy twist on them.
Not who I was thinking of.
Who are you thinking of?
No.
Fair.
Okay.
This is my secret.
I don't know now.
He was
Yeah, and
think-
you never will.
he was just
Listen,
thinking of himself.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I just stream with a mirror right behind my monitor because I'm just that in love with myself, Aaron.
I mean, yeah, it's called a camera, idiot.
I don't. Well,
Unless you bring up.
no. If we streamed with cameras on, that would kind of work. Actually, that's the bit here. I just stream with the camera on, and no one in stream gets to see it.
Yeah, I asked you guys for cameras from the start, and I've just never shown them. Those are for me. But Travis, put in your finishing touches, because that is time.
Yeah, I think I'm. All things considered,
That's
I got
okay.
far enough.
Feel like you guys make a nice couple. If you look at your two, you kind of match.
Aaron, I've obliged your request.
What was my request? Thank
Check
you.
Discord.
Oh, okay, that's why, because it's. But oh wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Look at that cup of Joe. No, that's
You
Joe.
see buttons there in the corner.
What? You know this.
I call them the cutesy buttons.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you said juicy.
I
I was
That
just
too.
like, man, it's like that's just a combination of words that
still
I feel like it's one
flattered
of those
you.
things that it sounds like. What isn't that called negging, where it sounds like a compliment, but it's also just off-putting?
Nah, it's the era of body positivity. Juicy is only positive.
Yeah,
And juicy buttons sounds like a candy.
it does. It does.
It does, but like not a good one.
Sounds like a candy you'd be sad to get on Halloween.
It sounds like a
Store
British
brand
candy.
jujube.
Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like a British candy that someone's desperately trying to convince me it's good.
it's good. You just have to eat a whole handful.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. Just give yourself 40 years.
Ew.
Once you grow up with it, it's not fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I hated it as a kid, but you know, everyone does.
It's all licorice and menthol cigarette flavored.
Oh. Let's get away from that.
Oh yes, I remember my juicy buttons.
I think I would take that over whatever Juicy Buttons is. Anyway, Aaron,
What? Yeah.
why don't you ask me about this?
What's up?
I don't know, Travis should go first.
Hey Travis, tell me
I
about
think
your,
I will.
your drip.
So yeah, I noticed clothes are very we've gone form fitting, we've gone big and puffy. That's just been over the past decade or so. I think the 90s is going to come back, and not only in a big way, but in a way they don't expect. I want those PS1 polygons.
You want
And
them
also,
Laura
I
Croft
think-
shirts.
Exactly. I think artists are really going to appreciate this whole fashion trend.
Hell yeah, it's a croft top.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
TM.
Yeah, you can't steal that. It's
we gotta
ours.
start selling these.
Ah! Sorry, I'm clicking buttons.
So yeah, I think
Oh.
real boxy clothes are gonna be the next new trend. I don't think they'll hold up because they're terribly uncomfortable and they chafe and cut. But fashion is pain, baby.
Yeah, it takes a lot of pain to look that good. I love
Just,
that top.
not the step towards androids I thought we were gonna make, but it's a step there.
Androids should have the natural advantage. That's not fair.
It's a class system based on how metal your clothes are, literally.
Jeez. Your clothes actually retain their material value. They could just be melted down.
What is this little mark? Hold on. How did you end up there? Die.
I thought that was on my screen and tried to clean it.
I thought it was on my other monitor and did the same thing. That's how I realized it didn't belong. So I completely understand.
Tell me about yours.
Yeah, now that I've eliminated the little speck of dust everyone tried to swipe away, my thought was every few years it seems like somebody takes shirts and tries to add a hole in a way that just makes less and less sense. So I figure eventually it becomes a trend, or it's just you cut out shapes of your shirt. And everyone pretends it's a fashion trend, but it's really just to deal with global warming.
You know, and I don't mean to nag or anything, but that actually was.
You've already started.
It wasn't a trend, it was a subculture. That's some DIY punk, baby. And I'm here for it.
Oh, there you go.
Well, if Dakota didn't know it already existed, then it's new.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I already
it
said mine
wasn't-
was a revival more than
That's true.
anything.
yeah, it was a new trend, not a new thing.
That's true. That's true.
People trend dead shit all the time. I mean, Kingdom Hearts is around.
And mark it off.
Listen, this was relevant. All right, fight me.
It's true, but you still talked about it.
Mark it off. Why don't you mark this prompt off and move us on to the next?
Do you want points or not?
Fuck your point. Actually, I want points. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you got close to no points there, bud.
You can't do that in good
Keep
conscience.
up with that attitude, he'll
Tru-
send you home with no dinner.
Trust me, I can do it with good conscience.
Yeah, well, aren't you just a special little guy with no morals?
That's true. Travis, you got 23 drips right there.
Drips?
Ooh, yeah, I am dripping.
Oh no, Aaron!
What's wrong?
The main comic I work on, the superhero's name is Drip. I hate you. This is gonna give me flashbacks
Tied
to
in.
all the panels I've colored of him. Oh, fuck.
And then,
Actually, don't give me points. I
okay.
don't want them anymore. We're gonna have the first 0 scoring episode.
We might. Travis, you might be the... Yeah, I'll just preemptively give you the badge.
Oh my
Ooh, yeah,
god.
sit on that.
I don't want them. I can't accept them in good faith now.
Okay. That's fine by me.
Wouldn't be the first time I've chosen to lose.
Now,
I knew I was gonna lose when I joined the alt-right.
I'm not even touching that one. Let's move on to the next prompt. Now, I like Pokemon. Travis, you like fashion. Dakota, you like...
I'm alive.
Yeah, you like the alt-right. I don't know.
I thought you weren't gonna touch it, man.
Well, I'm still not gonna touch it. I was just stating the facts here. This isn't even a lead-in.
But now it's just
It's just going to be used in the deposition against Dakota down the
Yeah.
road.
It's just character assassination. No one's hiding it anymore.
I mean, you already did that
Dakota,
for
where were
yourself.
you January 6th?
This isn't a joke. Where were you?
This isn't a Steven Septic situation. You're not gonna gaslight me into thinking I raided the Capitol.
I don't know. I think I could make find some photos that that might prove otherwise.
The worst photoshopped attempt ever, but you know it would gain traction because people are dumb as hell sometimes.
Didn't you, like, put your boots up on someone's table or desk or something? And, like, get a selfie? I don't remember.
Yeah, I had to put my shaman outfit on first, you know? The big bison head.
What the fuck is our world? Okay.
Sorry, and that
that's
guy was
enough.
vegan somehow.
It was a faux bison head.
Yeah. The bison, just let him have it. It's okay. You know, consent is all they want in veganism.
Ethically sourced bison head needed for my meeting on the 6th.
I need it very soon. It's already the 5th. And somehow he got it. That was impressive. He knew a guy who knew a guy.
Who knew a bison and then didn't.
Well, and then he still then he knew him, but you know.
In a whole new way.
Yeah. Further past tense.
All right, Aaron, what's my Pokemon?
We're doing a Pokemon Gajinka fit. And if you don't know, that's where you, how would you best describe it? Moe anthropomorphism? I can't say that today.
Yeah, I mean, I think you nailed it. It's humanizing things, like just whatever. In this case, Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've all seen it with like brands or consoles or Pokemon or just random household objects.
Planet Earth.
Yeah, it's where they make like a sort of human mascot. But for this, we want to take that and turn it into a piece of clothing, more so. Now I have a question for both of you, and you can choose individually. Do you want an easy mode or a hard mode?
Well, you know where I stand on this at all times.
Okay, so Dakota?
I'm going to offer a counter question.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of giving me easy or hard, give me a type each one contains.
Okay. I have to look them up because I don't remember.
Holy shit, he's so unprepared.
No, I have them right here.
Okay, never mind, sorry.
Yeah, I have the Pokemon here. I just have to look them up because I picked weird ones. Okay, Travis, we'll do this first. 1 or 2?
Suck it to me.
No, I don't.
Whatever you think is harder.
I think he has 2 hard up.
Okay, you get Probopass.
Oh, yeah.
Big
Oh,
nose?
no.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Can I reroll? Because I don't want to go too close to what I've already drawn this episode.
Okay, you get Barbacle. Or Barbaracle?
You ret. I was hoping you wouldn't come up.
For the sake of giving me our time, just give me the second out of the 2 remaining.
Okay, you get a Alolan Marowak.
Alolan Marowak.
The other one was Suicune.
Suicune?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you said pick the second, so
I did, but Suicune's actually like one of my favorite Pokemon.
I thought that'd be pretty easy to do. Like, you have the whole, like, Shaw and stuff. Anyway, let's get this going. Also, let me change this music, because this music's putting me to sleep. That's better.
This is one of those times where I just fucking hate Google.
You'll have to post them in
No.
They're doing your
Post-
job for you.
post them in our Discord.
No,
not
actually, shockingly, there wasn't anything. Yeah,
Well,
no.
I'll just show you what I found.
Oh, yes, please.
On Fur Affinity.
Oh. I'm not...
So yeah, there's my drawing.
You're done? Scooch it over. Okay, yeah.
Hey, I put it in
There
anniversary
we go.
ideas.
Oh, that's good. Those are both good. Sorry, chat. You'll have to just use your imagination there.
We'll do a quick cursory Google search.
Yep. I'll give you guys 35 minutes starting right now because if you want to do some research.
Research, yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of time to buff out that research.
Oh, mine's already buffed out.
Oh, well, I guess you guys don't even need that. Alright, whenever you guys are ready.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. 3, 2, 1, draw.
Alright, how am I gonna do this? It's already very, very hominid.
Yeah, it is.
So I think there's an obvious way to go about this.
You know, nose is Probopass, I assume, is the evolution of Nosepass.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't recognize him, and I was like, you know, Nosepass is one of my least favorite. He's just real ugly.
Yeah, and then Probo Pass is
is just worse. Just
yeah,
grew a mustache and some color.
and became Rock Steel type. I don't know if Nose Pass is Rock Steel type already. I think he's just rock. But Probo Pass, he has like metal shavings, much like a Happy Harry.
I'm sorry, what?
You know the little magnet game you get at like a Cracker Barrel or something?
Oh,
where you,
yeah.
It's not new, like some new subgenre. You're not in the community on.
Yeah, I thought that was like a weird,
At least
like,
as far as I know.
Happy Trail sort of thing.
Just that particular style it's a subset of
Like you just have hair
the
going
bear
from
community.
you just have hair going from your nose all the way down. Just
The happiest trail.
Yep.
I figured it would just be the happy, it's just literal smile.
You guys ever shave your chest hair into a smiley face?
Gotta have step one be possible first.
I can get you some Rogaine.
For my chest hair, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, hair's hair, man. I think it'd work.
Hair's hair. What is this? Some fucking equality, man? I just don't have any. It's not like I'm missing out on life.
We can get you some plugs.
For, that's definitely a thing.
We'll get you a merkin for your chest hair.
I don't even know. What's a merkin?
Look it up.
No, I'm good.
It's a pubic wig.
Yeah.
Huh?
You
All
heard
right.
me.
Yeah,
No,
for
I did.
for male pattern baldness.
Comprehension wasn't the issue.
You just didn't know it existed, and now you do. Did you all know Vaporeon what? Uses a pubic wig? I hope not.
No, we all know Vaporeon. I know where that's going as a non sequitur. Because Tucker Carlson taught me all about Vaporeon.
Wait, I remember he said something outlandish about it. What was it?
Yeah, he said it.
Oh,
There was a deep fake going around of him talking about how Vaporeon is the
right.
most breedable Pokemon.
Submissive, too. I don't know that for a fact. I've got some bad news. Oh, wait, never
What's
mind.
up?
I was going to say the Lone Star disappeared, but I found it.
Oh yeah, couldn't lose that.
No. I just, dropped it in my drawer for a bit.
Oh yeah, we really haven't busted it out in a couple streams.
It's been a bit. You guys have been good little boys, but not anymore.
yeah, well, somebody shouldn't make the points named after something that gives me trauma.
Okay, the next one definitely won't be Dakota's.
Somebody
Why would that
should
give me trauma?
bring their trauma to stream.
Yeah, let's
Leave
unpack
it at the
it.
door.
Oh,
Which door?
Oh shit. Next project, we build a door in this town.
Cool, great.
that reminds me.
On the next episode of My Therapist is Shit.
Well, maybe you should think twice before accepting the 10 Paces insurance program, because we
Didn't
can't
even think the first time, buddy.
afford that good a therapy.
Ford. What a strong word.
Yeah. Well, you can't afford that good a therapy. Speaking
Yeah,
of a
we
project,
got this great group deal but it only benefits one of us.
that's right. I'll let you guess who. But I don't want to hear
Sorry,
it.
you were saying.
You had mentioned our next project's building a door. I might be building, this is very weeb of me, a torii gate up in my woods. Just because
Nice.
I think it'd be really funny for someone to stumble upon a torii gate in the woods.
Is that like the
The like red.
Japanese archway?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want to make like a 10-foot tall gate.
Like just deep in the woods.
Either deep in the woods or like you could barely see it from my house.
Like make them question if they're in a appropriated version of Bridge of Terabithia.
Yeah. I've never read or seen that, but yeah.
Plant a little like a cherry blossom grotto around it, so you can go spend your weeaboo springs up there.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Wistfully thinking about how, how you're gonna confess your love to somebody.
Yeah, and how I wish my life was an isekai.
And get hit by a truck in the woods.
A truck just flies out of the sky. That's the new one.
They just falls and lands on him.
Yep. They're just like, who gives a shit? This world's dead anyway.
Sorry, bud, I got lost.
Oh, what if, like, there was a new isekai and the guy was like, oh god, what would it be? They're like a truck driver. Like a big truck. And, how would they get isekai'd?
The truck gets isekai'd by a giant human? Is that what's happening here?
What if it's a
No, they
reverse?
get a regular sized person and the truck ends up in another world. They vehicular manslaughter their way into another world.
That made me spill my fucking water. God damn it.
What if it was a reverse isekai and you were reincarnated as the truck?
Breaker 10-4, we've got ourselves a big... I was gonna say new, but then I remember what Dakota did for our hot new anime of 2023.
I did do an isekai anime about isekai where the main character had a truck summoned from their chest.
That's right. I did see, I was looking at upcoming anime. There's one that's like how I was reincarnated as a vending machine in a dungeon or something like that.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, are we for real? This is anime now?
The reincarnated genre went so far so fast, and I unironically think it had a large impact on me not watching anything for a while.
Reborn as a vending machine, I now wander the dungeon.
It's just like, has AI already been writing anime titles? And then it's like, well, I gotta make this now. I've got to pour any amount of effort into this.
Any amount of effort, you just get the AI to do it as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to ever pay
Make it-
creators.
And then you have the other AI fact check the AI or whatever, proofread it, and then you just shove it out. They'll eat it up. I hate it. I already wasn't a huge fan of the cheap 3D that people do already.
Nope.
I think it will be a cool tool to...
Yes.
I hope it does... It won't get utilized, I would say, morally or properly.
Yeah.
Because we can't have nice things. But I would love if there were AI assistants in doing in-between frames and animation.
That's what
And
it
I
should
think that
be.
would make animation much more accessible. And it wouldn't have to be, farmed out to underpaid animators overseas.
Definitely.
And I mean, I don't know, that creates another host of problems. The world's complicated.
And getting more
I
complicated.
don't like it. I'm tired with it.
Sorry, I was laughing at Dakota shaking his moneymaker.
That was my thinking. Jitters.
Oh, okay.
My Parkinson's activates when I'm under stress.
I'm actually having fun making cool, sexy outfits after going out yesterday.
Hell yeah.
because I went out to the closing act of St. Louis Pride downtown, and everybody just came out in such amazing outfits. It was really, really cool to see.
I had considered going, but I had worked the night before, so I just would have been a fucking zombie in that heat.
Oh yeah, like I only went out for the closing act for that reason, and
Yeah.
also working on other stuff. But like, Idina Menzel performed, and that was really amazing. And I don't know, it's cool to see an event like that. I understand like the need and the celebration for cool stuff like that. It's weird to see it brought to you by McDonald's and Bud Light, but
Yeah.
God, there's a portion of my family who was. For anyone who doesn't have a part of their family that sees on the other side of the political fence, so to speak, listening to the way they feel about certain things was mind-blowing. Because the whole Bud Light stuff did come up out of the fucking blue. And it was a very much like, huh, this actually got to you guys, huh?
yeah, they can't drink their favorite beer because I don't know, it goes against their hate.
Yeah.
I guess. Man,
One
it
of
But even
was-
then,
one
like,
of those people may have, I don't know what, like
Bud Light also like demolished their own core demographic to pretend to have ideals for a month.
Yeah, but the internet.
And I hate
moves-
to be negative about it, but I don't know, I don't have good feelings about corporations doing anything ever.
Yeah, I mean, I will at least give them prompts for not immediately backtracking when it hurt their bottom line. That was what shocked me.
Yeah.
How much did it hurt them?
A lot. Like, I think it was 8 figures at least.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like the internet moves so fast that in a month people are gonna forget about it anyway.
People already
Oh,
had,
yeah.
I think, which is why it was extra funny it got brought up. And you know, I'm just like, yeah, it's fine, it's family. They got their beliefs, I got mine. But it was, you know, I'll say this for anyone everywhere about anything, all at once even. When you talk about things and people around you are being quiet, don't mistake that for contempt. Some people. The point is, you never know who's listening to the shit you say around you, for better or worse.
Yeah.
Did I? I did. I'll save this after. Alright. 15 minutes left.
That's right, I was just about to say.
I gotta get moseying.
What do you think, Aaron? Do I leave it kind of sketchy and color it?
I always prefer color. Well, not all, generally prefer color.
We'll color it and I'll clean it up.
Well, we
after.
can't always get what we want.
That's true. But Dakota's getting exactly what he wants this time, which is no points.
Exactly. Finally, they listen to me.
I really hope I do good enough to win this one.
I do too. We'll see.
God, it'd be a real feat if you didn't.
You can fuck up enough. If you just like, for the last prompt, we're just like, I'm just not doing it. Or
Wait,
like,
can my points, instead of them giving them to me, can we just directly subtract them from Travis?
I can directly give them to Travis, and
Spiteful.
he can do what he wants with them.
He threw shade.
Please throw some shade again. It's too fucking
Oops.
hot outside. I do not do well with the heat.
I feel you there.
He used to be a sweet summer child, but it's getting untenable.
Well, it feels like it's getting worse too, and it probably is. Like I don't remember it being this hot all the time, but I probably say that every year, but maybe it's always true.
I'm sure our aging bodies had better
That's true.
temperature regulation
Yeah,
before.
I think healthy dose of both.
Yeah, that's probably right.
But also, the planet is getting warmer, and every summer is going to be the hottest summer to date.
I love it.
Happy 10 paces, everybody.
Happy 10 paces. What's been your favorite thing about the new Zelda? I know you haven't
I'm
played a
not
whole
very
lot.
far.
Yeah.
Like, I've only done 2 of the
Two
Sky Shrines.
Okay, yeah. So you haven't even made it out of Tutorial Island.
No.
Okay.
And this tutorial island even feels longer than the last one, but I know they're trying to... Like, I think my favorite part so far is how they really take a lot of care in trying to teach you these things. Like, they give you everything you need, and they point you in all the right directions without overtly telling you everything.
Yeah. I think this
At the
one...
same time,
Mm-hmm.
there are certain things I found, like just different interactivity things that felt like maybe oversights, or maybe I just wasn't using the mechanics as intended. Like, it took me forever to figure out how to use the capsule machine,
Oh, yeah.
because you had the mechanic where you can access your inventory of materials with a hotkey. And so I thought I could use that to interact with the capsule machine. But no, I actually have to go to the pause menu and hold everything from there.
If you hold the weapon throw button and then pull up that hotkey inventory, I think it's up on the D-pad, you can then throw whatever item you select.
Gotcha.
Which is still cumbersome and like...
But I can't like stack holding items like I can from the
normal
menu. And I mean, honestly, just having that menu be like all the functions of that menu being quick access, I think would have gone a long way.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of taking up space on the weapon wheel for the map button. Just kind of weird.
Yeah.
And the amiibo button, I wish if you turn...
A whole button for the amiibo shit?
To turn on the amiibo scanning or something. It's weird. And
oh yeah, because I guess they were trying not to
hide it,
to have it interrupt gameplay.
Yeah.
And it's also in part with the with Nintendo World, because the bracelets you get in Nintendo World act as amiibos.
Oh, that's neat. I had no idea.
Yeah, so they can get you items in this game. I hope they come up with more creative uses for it down the road, especially if they make a new Mario Kart.
Ooh, yeah.
Like have trophies you get from going to the land or whatever be on display or something in your Mario Kart game.
That would be neat. I've always liked the I liked the idea in Smash where you could teach an amiibo how to like fight, how to play. That'd be cool if you could do that with Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, have racers?
Mm-hmm. Because my problem with a lot of Mario Karts is once you get good at them, like playing it offline is nothing. Like you're just playing time trial at that point.
Yeah.
And you're not actually playing time trial. It's just like you're so good that the other racers might as well not be there. Except for you get like lightning bolts or something.
Yeah. Like, I only played Mario Kart at in-person parties.
Gotcha. So you never ran into that, but you could see how it would happen.
Yeah. And I got good enough for the people I was playing with there.
Mm-hmm.
But we were also degenerates, and it was always Mario Kart.
Yeah. I remember playing Smash. I think it was 64, and we were doing like you take a drink or a hit or whatever whenever you win to try to even the playing ground. I fucking beat someone with my feet with shoes on playing Smash Brothers.
That's like the guy who runs the beer pong table levels of how.
Yeah, I clowned on him. I don't know how.
You got a groove.
Yep, for that one match.
I got really good at Mario Kart. There was one night in which I think we took it to its pinnacle, and we played 40 kart.
Oh, you gotta do that with Double Dash. So you gotta.
Oh, that makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
Split a 40, and well,
what you could do.
each person I'd say give their own 40. Like, I'm not huge on sharing drinks
Yeah.
these past couple of years for some reason.
For some reason, what you could do somehow. You could do 2 players, 1 controller, and then like each person also has their own 40.
Yeah, each person has their 40, and you can drink at the passenger seat because it's legal in a lot of places.
Yeah. So you have to switch off to drink.
Yeah.
That sounds
And
fun.
if you're not both finished, after you cross the finish line for the last time, you're disqualified.
Yep. So you better stop and finish your drink.
Yeah, I've seen that on
Is-
numerous occasions.
So is that where like you can't drink and drive, so you have to stop and drink?
Yeah, you have to pull over and drink.
Okay. That sounds like
Or if
so
you're,
much
like,
fun.
Knocked off stage or hit by an item.
Yeah. Anytime you're not driving. We are
I
at
don't even know if I could
6.5
handle
minutes.
that anymore.
Yeah, fair. It's okay. We'll give you a water. We'll give you a little seltzer.
Pedialyte
Remember-
cart.
Pedialyte cart.
Were you around for that time we played Charlie McDennis, but we didn't want to drink, so we did soda?
No, I think. Wait, yeah, that might have been the Advent.
Because that was worse than drinking.
Yeah.
Because you don't get the benefits of drinking.
Oh my god. I think we just all dehydrated ourselves and just like had a sugar overload, and it's like, this is fucking horrid.
Charlie McDiabetes.
Basically. Oh my god.
Because, yeah, a big benefit of the alcohol is that during the pain round, it
Yeah.
kind of numbs the pain, for better or for worse.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it back then. Now,
I don't know, being young, dumb, and feeling like I had something to prove.
yeah.
Turns out everything I wanted to prove was dumb.
Yeah. Your character, Dakota, kind of makes me think of Soul from Soul Eater.
I could see that. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, I mean, I like the
What are we looking at time-wise?
4.5 minutes. He doesn't need legs.
Who does?
Yeah.
I just drew, and whatever made it, made
I
it.
should have gone with Probo Pass, because then I could have avoided legs.
Yep.
Just run ahead.
You could.
Just drawn a guy with that
It's just a
I don't know,
Probo
that
Pass
80s
mask.
Gallagher mustache
Oh, it's so.
and a Devo hat.
It's definitely masculine. I'll give him that. Really, Jaeger? You had to crawl across my desk?
Yes.
You couldn't use the floor?
Well, the desk was the as the crow flies, the most linear route.
It's true.
And cats are about efficiency, if nothing else.
That's why they sleep so much.
Yeah, because it's more efficient not to move.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
Yeah, there's no way I'm getting color in on this one, so I think I'm gonna have to call it done and ask you to do a little imagination work.
Okay. That's fine by me.
Well, I mean, you look at the Pokemon, you know the color scheme.
Yeah. Can you get a picture of the Pokemon up?
Yeah.
I could do it, but one, I'm efficient, and two, OBS is kind of annoying to work with.
Oh, yeah, it's much easier for me to be already in an image software.
Mm-hmm. What would take you 30 seconds to do would take me like 3 minutes.
Well, maybe I want to be efficient. Ever think of that?
I did, but I figured my needs were more important.
Your needs, your needs.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's all about me. I'm mesmerized by the time lapse. This happens every time.
They're so fun to watch.
All right, I think I got it.
Hell yes. Well, then, Dakota, you're up. You went first last time, Travis.
You can see it unfold before your very eyes.
This is true.
I want to do one of these time lapses where I include the audio, so it just sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks having an argument.
I didn't know you could do that.
I don't think you can, but like I would record separate audio and just include it to be an absolute bastard child. Yeah, anyway, this is a low in Marowak. I wanted to try to keep the personality of asshole, as I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Sorry, one second. We're gonna. Nope.
What? Did you not like the Shadow Eye?
Not the way it was going.
Oh, okay.
A little off. I'll fix it when Travis goes. Yeah, no, it's Marowak. I just wanted to get like the patterning in the coat of like his little underbelly, and I tried to include it on the pants too.
You always do really incredible like things they don't expect with these challenges, and it always turns out really well.
Thank you. I played around with the idea of making his little pads up here like bones, but I thought that was a little on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to like have it be one-to-one. Like the hat was already a very big. It's a Pokemon. So
yeah, and the cigarette.
Yeah, the cigarette was like I needed a way to get the fire in there, and I finally just thought it's like this guy smokes. This is what this guy fucks. That's my whole explanation. Travis, your turn.
I think you'd drive a motorcycle.
Yeah, so if I gotten the chance to color, I was gonna do pink on the shirt and then the stripes on the leggings and armings, and then denim vest, denim shorts, fingerless gloves, leather with knuckles, and then frosted tips on those beautiful tresses of hair.
Oh yeah. That's a 10 out of 10 if I've ever seen one. You know, I'm glad you mentioned the colors and all that, because I thought he was just having like arm wraps, like tape or whatever.
Oh no, it's gonna be full on like
Rave
scene
wear.
era, early scene leggings and arm socks.
Hell yeah. I'm here for it. I want that to come back.
Gonna have a bunch of pins that say "lol taco."
Sorry, I got a phone call.
You know,
Alright.
and it's got to have Gur somewhere.
We're gonna have a little Gur backpack.
Yeah, maybe a Gur pen. All right, I think that deserves a point. Good job. Sorry, a drip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're up to 24 drips. That's a
That's a leak.
yeah. You can convert that to 1 leak if you want.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to mute for a second.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay.
So,
Perfect,
someone's
'cause
called twice in the past few
It's now
seconds,
time for a break.
and then hangs up. And
It
here
is-
it goes again. I'm gonna.
All right,
fucking
we'll be
explode
right
my-
back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. It's 10 paces. But you probably knew that already.
If you're here, you're family.
That's right. And if you're family, you eat for free.
If you're family, you work for your meals, though.
This is also true, and we don't pay you.
Freedom ain't not free.
Yeah, not much in life is free.
Maybe someday.
Maybe. Hopefully. Don't worry, you'll get that free spaghetti dinner one day.
I saw a question on a meme that was, "What's the weirdest food you've ever snuck into a movie?" And for me, it was spaghetti carbonara.
For what movie?
Something forgettable that came out around like late high school, early college years.
That's a shame that you don't remember, but oh well. It's funny that you remember sneaking in the food more than sneaking in
More than the movie itself.
Yeah,
It was some garbage blockbuster, I'm sure, which
Right.
is usually what I took in around that time.
right. Nevins, hello, welcome. He lives.
Nevins lives, and we're live.
Whoa, that's not a coincidence. It's DiGiorno.
DiGiorno.
It's
It's
not.
not delivery. Your family.
Wow, we're getting into AI things real quick. What the fuck was it? I saw it was called it was a pizza commercial that was made just by an AI. Let me see if I can find it. Because it was so good. Okay, yeah.
See, that's what AI should be used for, because advertising is fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. I
Probably
wanted to
Raven Motto says, "My name is DiGiorno DiGiovanna."
Are you a Joe Star?
It's not delivery, it's JoJo's.
Okay, hold on. Let me make this a bit smaller so I can show you guys this fucking AI pizza thing. It's so good.
Oh yeah, gotta get that ad revenue in.
That's right. Here's our AI pizza commercial. Tell me what you guys think, real fast. Hopefully this also, we'll just do that. Hopefully this also gives you audio. If not, whoops. Let me
Let us know.
pause this. Oh,
Drag this man in the comments.
it definitely should. We'll see though.
Are you ready for best pizza of life? Bring friends down to Pepperoni Hug Spot. Our chefs make pizza with heart and special touch. Cheese, pepperoni, vegetable, and more secret things. Need delivery? Pizzas come fast. Knock knock, who's there? Pizza magic. Eat Pepperoni Hug Spot pizza. Your tummy say thank you. Your mouth say, Pepperoni Hug Spot. It's like family, but with more cheese.
Pepperoni Hug Spot. It's like family, but with more cheese. You can't make that shit up.
That's. I
It's-
mean, A already beat me to basically what I've been saying since we got back from break.
I just thought that was super cool. The guy that made it, each individual piece, the video itself, the like script, just all of it was just randomly AI generated somehow. And then he just strung it all together.
Incredible.
It's a really cool tool, but like we've said earlier, just it's gonna take a long time for people to actually use it right.
Yeah.
And we're gonna need a lot of regulations that
And using it right does not work, is not the capitalist model.
That's also true. Though it if used right, like it is so much better. I don't know. It sucks. But I mean, that's capitalism, baby.
The world's a fuck.
The world is such a fuck.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna. It's just you and me here. I think I can use this to really get a leg up on that Dakota. He doesn't even care about the trip.
That's true, that's true. So I mean, why even wait? Well, speaking of getting a leg up, how about you design me some shoes, and then just show me the kind of person who might be wearing those shoes. What do you think?
Well, I didn't design these shoes. I picked some shoes.
Oh, you picked some shoes. Okay, well, it's very nice of you to be honest.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take these shoes and I'm gonna draw somebody who'd be sporting them, which was a prompt idea we got in our Discord.
Wait,
That's right, everybody. We have a community Discord, the Dead Man Saloon, a little place for y'all to come in and wet your whistle and sate your off-air thirst. And hey, sometimes on Thursdays we'll even take calls over there. So I'm gonna post that in the chat right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're watching this on the VOD, you'll find it in the description below.
I forgot to put it up. That's all right. So yeah, head on over there, hang out with our lovely crew, and
Yeah.
drop us some suggestions.
Become an outlaw.
Yeah, I did oversell it a little. Become an outlaw. We're not a lovely crew. Bunch of dastardly
Miscreants.
doers. Some ne'er-do-wells. Some ramshackle rascals. But yeah, I got guess, do you think 60 on the clock's good?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I got that. 3, 2, 1, draw. I am curious, are you going to redraw the shoes or just paste a picture?
Let me get the shoes I'm basing it off of on screen.
Okay, yeah. Oh, some McFlys.
Yeah, I just looked up collectible sneakers.
I don't know what they are.
And so these are, I guess, some kind of special Nikes. I'm not a sneakerhead by any means.
Yeah. I still wear Vans and Converse, like, I don't fucking know.
I wear cheap boots and the pair of Doc Martens I was given.
Nice. I have upgraded from just skate shoes, like just blank whatever Vans, to high tops.
Oh, nice.
Welcome back, Dakota.
Hello.
We've already started, so ready, set, go.
Yeah, I got my shoes on screen.
Sorry. Yeah, I got word that a couple close friends of mine were just a little bit ago in a very serious car accident.
Oh,
so,
fuck.
Yeah, they called in to let everyone know what had happened.
So if you need to go,
everyone's- I think they're fine. I mean, they're in a video call. I don't know. That's up to you guys.
yeah, if you need to go, you can go.
All right. You know what? If you're cool with that, Travis, you did start this one solo.
Yeah. You do what you need to do, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
hope.
appreciate it.
Send
Sorry,
our
chat.
love.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna fuck off. This was awkward.
All right, goodbye.
I'm gonna put something up on screen for you guys
Oh no,
here in a second.
you're good.
You're gonna take it to a solo alone or
Yeah,
Travis alone? I
yeah.
can't talk. I'm fucking leaving.
See you later.
Bye.
Later days. All right.
Yeah, I hope.
Well, best
Really hope
wishes.
everyone's okay.
Oh yeah. 1 second.
But-
Boop, boop. Oh, I gotta fix this.
Don't worry, the show goes on. We won't leave you hanging here in our 10 Patients Fashion Week. So
Got
yeah, I looked up a number of sneakers and fucking I can pull up on screen the selection I was choosing from. So there were these boys,
Ooh.
these guys, these ones,
Those are fun.
but I think these were the kind of runner-up contenders.
Oh yeah, those are cool. I mean, like not for me, but
Yeah, most shoes aren't for me. I thought about taking just a very easy route because they did these Power Ranger sneaker like limited run things, and they had some Rita Repulsa ones that were just obnoxious. Like they had fake fur on them, and they see if you can find those and throw them on screen, or I can try. Might be a little easier for me.
I can. What exactly were they?
Rita Repulsa sneakers. And I think there are two kinds. There's like some that have like this big fake fur thing around the back of the heel, around the ankle. Yep, there they are. They come up immediately.
Okay, yeah, I think I see them. Let me throw this up.
And I thought about just drawing Rita Repulsa lifting up her big dress and having these fly kicks on.
Were they the? Oh wait.
I've got stream pulled up.
Were they these?
Give me a sec. Yes.
Okay.
'Cause they did like a full Power Rangers series.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It looks like they even did Zed and some guy I don't know named Rito Revolto.
I have no clue. I'm not a huge aficionado of Power Rangers.
I only know about him through Make 64.
Fair.
Who, honestly, with all of the clothes they put out, I would love if they did some sneakers.
Oh, that'd be dope. Yeah. I've wanted
But
to
that's
get.
gotta be so hard to get into production.
I've wanted to get like Tyler sneakers. Tyler the creator.
Yeah,
He makes his own.
he makes them himself.
Yeah. Yeah, out of like just stuff he finds around his house. So you might get lucky.
Atoms and molecules.
It's
He's
pretty.
the creator.
It's pretty impressive. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Nevins. I have to enlarge Kirby. He's harder to see behind this solo stream.
So yeah, you're just gonna have to make them big as possible. I should probably look up a reference. I don't know what a basketball looks like, apparently.
He is harder to see. Luckily, I can help. We do appreciate that. You know, and I can help too. Watch this.
Sheriff over here, abusing his powers.
Wow, Kirby's really grown today. I'm impressed with his growth. He's a big boy.
Look at him go.
He's no shower.
But he's coming right back at you.
That's right. Nothing you can do to stop him. Do you think Kirby's the strongest video game character?
No. Because Master Chief's out there.
Ooh, Master Chief is pretty strong.
Yeah, he fights the aliens and he does the cool superhero land.
But he doesn't fight humans?
Oh, does Kirby fight humans though?
Wait, yeah, the painter.
Oh yeah, and in Smash Bros.
Oh, that's true. But we all know Master Chief would be in Smash if
Nintendo weren't a bunch of cowards.
Yeah. And when is Microsoft's gonna come out with a Smash clone? They have all these awesome IPs. You got Master Chief. You got Blinks.
Yeah, Gears of War.
Gears of War. You got Gears of War 2. You got Gears.
You got Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh yeah, Banjo-Kazooie's a great one. You got Forza. Play as a car.
You got
Scalebound guy.
maybe Activision.
Throw him a bone. You can have Diablo. You could have Overwatch.
Yeah.
I like the big monkey.
You could have Call of Duty,
Ooh yeah. And you could have
but Call of Duty can't be better than Master Chief.
no. In fact, whenever Call of Duty and Master Chief fight, Master Chief he forever wins. Like Call of Duty just goes, I give up right at the start.
Hidden passive.
Yeah. I do think maybe Master Chief might lose to Kratos though,
Oh yeah.
because Master Chief can't fight a human. It goes against his programming.
And Kratos fights a lot of humans
Yeah.
and monsters, but never fought a robot.
Oh, that's true. maybe in like God of War, 4?
2099.
Yeah, maybe in God of War 2099, you'll fight robots. You'll fight Keanu Reeves. Kirby is a galactic eating horror. Like Kirby is he's pretty strong, but I don't know, he's no Master Chief.
Yeah. And he's an alien, which Master Chief has fought.
Oh, that's true. I don't.
What about Tetris though?
Ooh, wow. Tetris is a strong contender, I think, for the strongest. I mean, like, what beats Tetris? It's endless. Its power is infinite.
Yeah. Bricks on bricks on bricks on bricks.
Hey, you can't stop it. Like, you can fight it. You can fight it all you want, but you know that the end is coming.
Yeah, they're gonna fall too fast for you.
Mm-hmm. One day.
And the longer the game goes on, the faster you can move as Tetris.
That would be pretty cool. Tetris gets faster and faster the longer it goes.
Yeah, give me more late game characters in Smash.
Yeah, I mean, you have, like, Lucario.
Yeah.
But that's really, as far as I can think at least about it, maybe Hero, because you have to... No, you start... I don't remember if you start with full mana or anything like that. There's probably someone else that is better the longer the game goes, but I can't think of who that would be.
Because, like, the only way they do that really is scaling off of damage. Like, nothing really scales off of time.
Well, like, Banjo-Kazooie would be worse because they have a limited number of gold feathers.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, I can't think of... There's not a whole lot of characters with alternate resources or something like that.
And this is the last match we'll see of this kind, supposedly.
Yeah, that's gonna be weird. I think that's gonna hurt their sales. Because they're just gonna be like, wow, it's worse than the last one.
But, I mean, it's Nintendo. They'll be fine.
They'll be fine. People are still gonna buy it. I'm still gonna buy it. Like, as much as I'm... At this point, the only game series that I'm not gonna pre-order just on principle is Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just because of how badly they've messed up and refused to fix it.
That's a bummer, because I was die-hard Pokemon for a long time.
Same. And I was a little bummed. Did you see the Direct?
I did not. I only saw Donkey's Direct.
Oh, okay. Well, he actually had some... He released that Direct on the same day as the Nintendo Direct and still had Nintendo Direct footage in his video. It was pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah.
But they fucking opened up with the Pokemon DLC trailer, and I'm like, this is not what the first thing I wanted to see.
It's not the move.
Yeah.
Well, I think they knew that, and they're like, get it out of the way.
Maybe. Because I certainly wouldn't want it to be the last one. I'd just turn it off. I'm just not interested in someone selling DLC for a legitimately broken game. Like, it's playable. I'm not saying it isn't, but holy shit. It's not
We're
enjoyable.
due for a new console, but
Yeah.
I think Nintendo does want to... I think through maybe a genuine interest in not wanting to have people have to buy a new console, they're like, we want you to be able to play our games.
There's merit to that. They've said that whatever the new console is, they don't want people to have put in this much money into a Switch and it not be usable anymore. So I would assume that the quote-unquote Switch 2 is going to play Switch games as well. I
mean, the logical leap is just
better
a Switch 2 with better hardware.
Yep. I mean, and they've shown it's possible.
There.
Yeah, with like the Steam Deck and stuff.
Yeah, Steam Deck.
It's just, does Nintendo feel like it's necessary to put in that much work on R&D and all that? And realistically, it isn't, but it would certainly be so good if they did that.
But they like to, I don't know, they like to have their whimsical gimmicks.
Yeah. And I don't know what they would do next. Like, I really don't. They've done 3D, they've done motion out the butt. What's next? Like, are you gonna make a Kinect?
I mean, they could. I mean, a big step forward is just another hardware thing, which again isn't their MO, but making sturdier, more robust Joy-Cons.
Yeah, well, they're definitely gonna do something better next time because that costs them way too much money. Yeah, more robust Joy-Cons. The ability to switch between playing a game and using, like, YouTube or something, like, that's just so bizarre that it can't do that. You have to close a game to be able to switch to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The ability...
My phone lets me run 20 apps at once.
Yeah, and it's doing a lot more. But it's also probably not 6 years old. But even back then, you could do that. I don't know. Like I know, I'm just like some guy complaining about stuff that I don't understand, but other people are doing it. So why can't you?
Yeah.
And it would boost the price, and that's probably a big part of it, like in terms of both them making it and then them selling it. I'd pay it to have a better Switch, but like a legitimately better Switch and not just a Switch 1.5. Like I don't want a Switch Pro.
Exactly. Like they even did the OLED, and it wasn't like hardware-wise, it wasn't a huge
Step up.
technological leap
No.
because like just even since the Switch has come out, because you said 6 years.
Yeah, I think it's been 6 years.
Yeah, like tablet technology has come along so far,
Yep.
and that's basically the technology they're working with is tablet technology. Just that small handheld computer.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like nowadays your phone's a lot stronger.
Mm-hmm.
To the point
And
where
I mean,
some phones can emulate a Switch.
the run on microprocessors is easing bit by bit. Like it's still going to take time, but
And I know
the
I know some people have just started making their own. Like I think Apple now uses their own microprocessors
because that was like the big thing that slowed down all the chip production were microprocessors, because they're not just using chips, they're using a myriad of products.
right.
And
if any of them falter, then it slows it all down.
yeah. And like the new I saw somewhere that like the new G-Forces, like the 4000 series, are going to be cheaper than a lot of the 3000 series that are on the market.
Oh, they're not.
Oh, they're not?
They've been out for a while. They're very much not.
Whack.
I
got bad intel, and I don't
Yeah.
even remember where I found it.
It's okay. I've been looking into computers recently. Again,
Mm-hmm.
like a high-end, not the highest end, mind you, because they haven't come out with the highest end 4000, so it's a bad comparison. But you're paying like hundreds to 1,000 more.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's bad. Is it beneficial? Yeah, like it's a lot better. You're getting like lower power consumption for more frames and better graphics. Like it's just all around better. But it's such a terrible price gouging that a lot of people just haven't bought into it. They were having backstock issues, like they had too much.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So they started running.
Maybe that'll
show
run
them.
the price down.
Well, it did for a while. They started running sales on them.
Hope good, because I'm not actively in the market, but I feel like I ought to be soonish.
Keep an eye out. Do your research. I mean, like research for the most part won't go bad. Like you just have to make sure that you're up to date. But the previous stuff that you learned, you can still apply to an extent.
Well, I've done my research. And so when I was looking into graphics cards, I found out that RAM causes chlamydia?
You didn't know?
No.
I think you need to get you may need to be making some phone calls. Have you been sharing your RAM sticks?
Yeah, anytime anybody needs some RAM. Be like, here you go, bud.
Yeah, just pop it in. Like
Yeah.
with your bare hands. No like anti-static, just
No, I mean, it's just for a few minutes.
Tell me you had a warranty, at least.
It was cheaper without it.
Travis.
Practice safe hop swapping, everybody.
I've got some.
Look,
Yeah.
we were trying to see how good we could get the Witcher 3 to run.
And I get that. You need that Uber sampling. But, like, you gotta. We were just talking about research, man. Did it
Yeah, and
did it at least look good?
yeah, the hair was still kind of rough, but
Yeah,
I think that's just modeling.
probably. Now, if you had played Cyberpunk, there's where the hair is.
Oh yeah, all the pubic hair.
Yeah, full on Bush. You're like, is this the Bush administration?
Bush administration 2077.
It turns out shaving is outlawed. Just wholesale.
Wake up, samurai.
We've got a city to shave. They're still making a DLC for that game.
Good.
Yeah, I was surprised. Liberty's, what is it called? Phantom Liberty? Apparently,
Liberty City Stores.
I almost said that, yeah. Apparently they're not releasing it on last-gen consoles. Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason they were doing that as long as they did is just because of the
They had to.
accessibility issues.
Yeah. I think that was just one of the things they just had to do it. They couldn't back out of it. It was too late.
Yeah. So, I mean, it'll run as they intended.
Yep. It runs fine on newer consoles.
Oh, is it already out?
No. I meant Cyberpunk in general.
Oh, yeah. I mean, take it with a grain of salt. It still is a new property, or not property, but new game.
Right. That actually reminds me, Final Fantasy 16, they originally said that there wasn't going to be a day one patch. There was, but it was very small. They said that they wanted the game to be completely playable, start to finish, without any updates on release. And I'm like, this shouldn't be a news post. I'm glad for it. Like, I'm happy to hear it. Please do. But, like, why is... Day one patches should not be as...
Capitalism in action.
Yeah.
What'd that one guy say? After a certain point, safety is just waste.
Something like that, yeah. And I mean,
yeah, so
we
like,
saw what happened there.
Debugging isn't a huge priority for production companies.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because it only makes the developers look bad.
Yep.
But, I mean, that's just a part of the development cycle that is being trimmed.
Unfortunately. I mean, why do they care? They still get their bottom dollar. Shit, I had something else. Let's see. Nope, I lost it. Oh well.
On to the next.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I feel like so much life has happened.
Do
Been
tell.
working on my cosplay, getting ready for that. I found out Mega 64 is going live on tour, and they'll be in the town I'll be at a convention at while I'm at the convention.
Holy fuck, you have to go.
Oh yeah, I already got my tickets.
Hell yeah, that's fucking great.
So I'm really stoked on that. And I don't know if, like, if I should, because I have a bunch of their merch, but I'm worried that like wearing their merch is like wearing a band's merch to their own show, which I don't know if it's so much the case anymore, but that used to be kind of a faux pas.
Why?
I don't know, because
That's just support.
yeah, because I mean this is back from the days of, you know, hoser
Yeah.
call-outs being a
If you make
really big thing.
if you make money, you sold out. If you can
Yeah.
if you can make a living doing this, fuck you. And Goofle me this, Batman. Hello, Feasible Drop. Yes, we'll definitely pay you the royalties for the Goofler.
Now this isn't the Goofler. This is the Clown City, or the Clown U Goofs. Formerly the Clown U Pratfalls, but Pratfall seemed like a bigger task to put on a shirt.
PFs. He said, Feasible Drop said, it's the opposite in wrestling. They'll touch you.
Because like I have Mega 64's tracksuit, and I don't know, maybe I wanna. Maybe it's also that desire to kind of stand out and wanna style on them.
I don't think there. Me personally, I would love to see someone wearing my stuff. I don't know. Are you worried about like is it a faux pas in the old concert way for the other people going there, like towards them or towards the band? Because if it's towards the other patrons, fuck them. Like you're there for you to see the band.
Yeah, that's I think the big thing is that it used to be a thing among fans.
Yeah, well then fuck them.
Yeah. But also, if I do get the chance to talk to any of them, I don't want to walk up to them and just look like a goober being like, I have all your stuff.
Well, here's the thing. If you do that, like if you do show up in their tracksuit, it is gonna seem that way. But then you can be cool and make like that whiplash, and they're like, hey, that guy was actually cool.
Oh, you give me too much credit.
Well, do some little RP in your head while you're waiting in line. Yeah, it's not made up. I've heard of it genuinely. That's so bizarre to me. Like,
I think it's just that kind of hipster era.
well, am I supposed to like buy it? Am I supposed to buy a shirt while I'm there and wear it? Does that make it okay?
No, you're supposed to buy a shirt there and not wear it.
Okay.
You can wear it to another band show.
That seems even more disrespectful.
No, it just shows that you're into music
Oh, okay.
as a concept. Really subverting the idea.
Okay, I'm only gonna wear my own band's merch.
Yeah, you probably never heard of them.
But you should. They're on SoundCloud, Bandcamp, you know, all the big names. Almost said Mixler, but that's not a music thing.
It can be.
Oh yeah, Mixler could be. Mixer can't. It doesn't matter, Trav. You're not gonna be able to hide that you're a fan. Yeah, you're gonna be schoolgirling.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be straight fridging.
The last time I saw them, I was straight fridging. Because I was almost dying to the cold for not having dressed for nighttime in November in California.
Ooh. Like you go to a Gex show and you're trying to prove you know another hyperpop band by wearing something else.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the incentive behind it. Just that anti-poser culture, which I don't really think exists anymore. It's just, old hang-ups and neuroses from
Back in my day.
back in my day wanting to fit in.
Yeah, I don't listen to Gex. I only listen to Skeg. Nirvana shirt is still very much considered poser. With the happy face, I mean, I feel like anyone who would bring that stuff up would think that any shirt that you can get from Walmart or Hot Topic is just poser wear.
Yeah,
Like
it's...
if you didn't make it in your garage, then fuck off, is what they're saying.
I think that's a big thing that's gone away, is, name 3 of their albums.
Yeah, I always hated that.
But a big
I
part
get
of it,
it.
I was listening to a podcast and he was talking about the death of the monoculture.
Mm-hmm.
Because, in, the 90s, Friends was, the biggest show. They invented a haircut that everybody knew about. Everybody knew about Friends. Everybody knew about, the network shows that were on.
Right.
But because of the internet, everybody's kind of dug further into the niches they like. So we're less just accepting of the general content that's available to us because we can find the content we actually enjoy, and there's much more of it now because more people are doing that niche content, and so now everything is niche.
Right. Yeah, Thor said House was in that era. I always think of The Office.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's
sure
exactly it.
I remember in band, people in the pit, we would just talk about The Office because it was did you see the new Office episode? It's kind of there was a lot more water cooler talk before the internet became what it is today. Marble, obviously, yeah. We very much have a mainstream culture.
I mean, there's still gigantic money culture, but you don't have to travel necessarily to find those niches you want to participate in, and then you can be just this completely in your niche person, and very much associating with other people on only the very most surface level. Outside of your niche, I mean.
And I think within your niche, there's a lot more. You can just find a community for it.
Mm-hmm. And that's the big part of it, is that you're fostering a community outside of going to these occasional shows that pop up. There are digital spaces for you to engage with the things you like.
Thor says, one of the things that's important to recognize is that culturally, the 90s was a response to the Reagan era, so there was a lot of cynicism towards anything monolithic.
Yeah. And, Gen X was all about the cynicisms, but we got some bleed over from that. And now it's come around, and, the Gen Z, they're very activated, they're very genuine, it seems. And I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I hope we
There's
start
just a lot of
seeing some
genuine
positive
enjoyment.
Yeah. And irony was the evolution of that, and then post-irony.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you mean cringe. Late millennial and Gen Z were very anti-cringe, yeah. Which is, dare I say, based.
Oh yeah, I was watching a video about $1 Million Extreme and like his whole thing with iDubbbz while Dom and I were killing time for the twerp show, and
What whole thing?
it just so iDubbbz went up to film a video kind of with and about I forget the guy's human actual name. He's the creator of $1 Million Extreme, and he has a YouTube channel. But he had a lot of stuff around him, and turns out to be active. Sam Hyde, thank you, Thor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, turns out had a bunch of right-wing ties, and so, like, he had an Adult Swim show that got canceled for those ties,
Oh, jeez.
and he tried to do everything with a layer of irony, and so iDubbbz went up just to kind of, in the wake of all this, just to kind of do an interview, get a little deeper with him, and so he set up this whole, Sam Hyde set up this whole facade for iDubbbz coming up, and had all these bits planned, and didn't take the whole thing seriously, which kind of upset iDubbbz, because he made this big trip out there, and was just trying to kind of hope to get a genuine interview with the guy.
Right.
But after the bits were done, like, he was pretty inaccessible, and just kind of shut off, and it was, but watching it, like, they were doing these bits and things, and I'm like, it's only been a couple years, but like the taste has, I find it, this is humor I might have enjoyed maybe 6 years ago. Like, just that heavy irony where you never know where the line ends.
Right.
And I've noticed lately, I just don't have as much of a stomach for it anymore. Like, watching Eric Andre, I would watch that show religiously. But there are certain old bits where I'm just like, oof, it kind of, I don't have as much,
Doesn't
I can't
sit well anymore.
take it as much anymore, yeah.
I think that might just be getting older. Like, just seeing more of the world.
Yeah. Like, some bits seem a little more maybe mean-spirited than I really have a taste for anymore.
Yeah, I've definitely come into that with different internet communities. Like when GDQ goes, 4chan would always do threads on the current runs on Games Done Quick, and that would be a really fun way to place to interact, because there's no other place that I've found on the internet that has like a such like a rapid up to date, aside from like Twitch chat, and Twitch chat goes too fast, and you can't have like meaningful or any conversation with substance. And like, so yeah, you try to go there now, and it was that way then too, but it's just so like transphobic and misogynistic, and it's just such a cesspool, and people always called it that, but I see it so much more now, and I don't know if it's gotten worse or if me stepping away from it for a long time has just like quote unquote softened me up or whatever.
I think it also has to do with like the large radicalization of like, there's been a huge division in American culture.
Yeah.
Fueled by social media, and the Chans were always kind of an epicenter of radicalization. And so like what started off as edgy jokes kind of created a culture that facilitated the people who genuinely believe those things.
Yeah. They invited what they were creating, but as a joke, and now these people are like, we're not joking.
yeah, you can't take it seriously was like the the ethos behind it, but no, that just creates a space that is genuinely awful for people who want to engage in genuinely awful shit.
Yeah.
Because it happened with 8chan before it.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, I think it was something awful.
Yeah. It's just not sustainable if for anyone who... It does not facilitate growth.
Yeah. There's no discourse, because anybody who dares to have a conscience gets screamed out.
Yeah, because I don't know, it's just not great. Thor says it's important. Excuse me. He says it's important to recognize how many of the ironic creeps were literally grooming the legitimately younger users too. Like there were people there cultivating the ideology with the kids. It's just such a gross place.
Oh, yeah. You don't know, like, who's 30 and who's, 14 on those sites.
Yeah, you can't, and that's the point. But like now there's so much time that site's been around that you have that. You're gonna have that no matter what.
Hmm.
And yeah, Chan culture is all about reaction more than anything else. It's just about getting those replies.
Oh, yeah. Interaction is the dopamine hit.
It is. That's the basis of social media. Is how long can we keep you on it? So that was fun. You got about 16 minutes left.
I probably don't need all that time.
Okay.
Beyond that, what else is going on? I don't even remember, like,
How we got there?
the number of steps that led us down that road.
I couldn't tell you. At one point, Thor said, "This is a dream blunt rotation conversation."
Anything to fill the content, baby.
Yeah, I feel like
Fill that airtime.
we touched on a lot of topics
But-
there.
Yeah. I think it was a thoughtful conversation. What have you been up to lately?
I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 16. Like that's
How
all.
is it?
Oh, it's so good. People have been like review bombing it, saying, "Oh, it's not a true Final Fantasy," because it's very dark, both tonally and visually. That doesn't mean that there's not happiness or color or anything. It's just very dealing with a shitty world and trying to make the best of it. And
Well, that doesn't sound fantastical at all.
I can't say too much about it, but the characters are good. The music's good. The gameplay is more like an action RPG, like a Devil May Cry, than it is any Final Fantasy. If it was close to
Even
any
more so
Final,
than, like, 15?
15's very press a button, you'll do a combo or something, whereas this one is you have to actually like put your combo together or whatever. So yeah, even more than 15.
Yeah, okay. See, I like that.
I like it. Like I still say, and they still say, like there's room for turn-based combo or turn-based RPGs. This is just not one of them, and I don't know if it ever will be again. But yeah, you have active dodges and counterattacks, as Thor said. It's got the best voice acting in the entire series.
Oh, wow.
You get
Bold claim.
yeah, I know, ha ha ha.
More than Titus?
More than
Ah ha 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 ha.
you were twisting the knife in my wounds right now. It's got sexy kaiju fights because the whole, how much can I say? there are magic is not commonplace in it, and there oh, jeez. Magic's not commonplace, and there are some people that can use magic, and there are some people that embody the summons, and they're called dominants, and those people and the people that can use magic on their own are basically seen as lesser humans and used as tools.
Huh.
And are basically just worked to death. Whereas the higher ups in whatever kingdom, because there's a bunch of kingdoms, they're all basically like this. Basically just choose who they hand out the magic crystals to for those who can't use magic at all.
Materia.
And basically, it's really good. I really, really, really like it. I think I do have my complaints. Some of the side quests are not as good as others, which is gonna happen.
Yeah.
I haven't really ran into anyone where I'm like, maybe some children, some like child actors, but like, I haven't really ran into voice actors where I'm like, oh, you should have done this again. Like, that was a bad take. Yeah, the combat's really fun, even like fighting just random shitty enemies and trying to figure out how to do a fight better. It's still fun. Granted, I'm a fan of character action games like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta and like God Hand and stuff, so of course I'm gonna like that. But it has enough depth to keep me interested. Yeah, the little brother, your little brother in the game, the voice actor was just really, really good. Like, he nailed his role.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I don't know that I'll ever really play it, just because the amount of time I have for games is so much less than I'd like.
Yeah, and there are a lot of cutscenes. I legit have had cutscenes where the scene starts, I set my controller down, and before the scene's over, my controller disconnects from inactivity.
Oh, jeez.
And I think I have that set to like 15 minutes.
That's insane.
I mean, I'm here for it. I grew up playing like Xenosaga, which would have like legit 30-minute cutscenes.
Yeah, that was insane.
I love it. Like, bring it. I play Yakuza. Like, I am no stranger to verbose, long-ass cutscenes. Carly Romana says that 10-2 was better. That's a bold take. Than 10. I haven't played 10-2 in so fucking long. I didn't hate it, but it was very, very, very different and not what I expected out of a sequel to my first Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
MGS4 ends with 2 hours of cutscenes, and I want that shit injected straight in my veins. I feel ya. I'm fine with games having a fucking movie to end their game. Like, sure, send me off.
Yeah, if I can pause it, though, because...
Yes.
I got shit to do, man.
Yep. Pausing should be a mandatory thing. Luckily, with like, at least the PS5, if you hit the guide button, you can pause it.
Yeah.
But, like, at least with Final Fantasy 16, you can pause scenes. You can skip scenes if you really want. They have really good accessibility options for the most part, where there are equipable items to make the combat easier. Like, you can have it auto dodge or like auto slow down time so you have time to dodge. You can have it auto complete combos if you want. You can have it auto charge your magic to make it stronger. Like, there's a bunch of different nice little things to make the game easier if that's your bag and you just want the story.
Neat.
Yeah, very nice to see. A main complaint that I have is that the text, aside from the subtitle text, is so goddamn small that there are times where I have to use the PS5's built-in screen magnifier to read it.
Oh, geez.
It's bad, and it's not just me, because I have bad vision. I will admit that. But like I've seen other people on Reddit when discussing the demo were discussing it. I do. I forgot about the active time lore specifically when talking about it. At any point, you can hold the touchpad button, and it'll bring up some topics that you can read into about like what's going on at this point in time. So like they'll just it's so they don't have to talk even longer about stuff. So they'll bring up like a battle that happened in a kingdom, and if you want, you can go into the active lore. It's called like active time lore. You can go into that and read about that stuff, but you don't have to.
Active Time Lords.
See, and I didn't read that. Your mentor in the game was knighted by your little brother after he saved him from a collapsed building, and you never would have found that out.
Oh, neat.
Oh, they reference it subtly
really cool.
in a scene. Well, I missed it. But yeah, I thought that was super cool and a great way for how do I put this? Busy adults to hop back into the game and be like, okay, this is what was happening.
That's cool.
Oh, not the mentor, the hothead youngin.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, not Owen. Or not. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I just need accessibility features like that for my adult life.
Yeah.
Before playing Tears of the Kingdom, I started playing Subliminal, and I was only playing it, like, if I was lucky, an hour at a time.
The, was it Superliminal?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, yeah, the puzzle game with the, perspective.
Yeah.
That game's really cool. I love that game. I streamed it all in one sitting one day.
Oh, nice. Like, I streamed it to a Discord server, and Nevin's helped me a ton. Because, like, I had been playing it for so long that I was trying to overthink these puzzles.
Yeah.
It was just very easy to do.
I do that with, do you remember the game Antichamber?
I vaguely.
That I used to do that, take that game in little bites, and that was really fun. It's another, Euclidean puzzle game. Yeah, so good. Or, sorry, non-Euclidean. Yeah, those are, kind of rare. The speedrun for Superliminal is so cool.
Well, I might have to do that after I get my fill of it.
You definitely should. They very much break the game. Antichamber's the best first-person puzzler, period. I might agree with that. I like the Talos principle, but something keeps me from playing it all the way through. What are other first-person puzzlers? The Witness. I really like The Witness.
That's there. This is there.
Talos,
Where
the
did
little
I put
doll.
these shoes?
That's fine. I really like talking to the computer. There was like a just randomly. So the Talos Principle, it was made by the Serious Sam developers, but it's a first-person puzzle game, kind of like a Flash style puzzles where it's like laser grids and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really weird because you're dropped in this world with this giant tower, and you'll randomly find computer terminals where you can have like philosophical conversations with this fake AI.
Neat.
It's super cool. Oh yeah, Myst. I haven't played enough Myst to really do a take on that.
Oh, I think I'm done.
Whoops, I stopped watching. I was just looking at chat.
Yeah, we're a little early, but
That's okay.
not much else I can do with this one.
I think.
So,
I think
for those of you who might have joined a little late, we picked a feasible drop suggestion from the Discord and picked some shoes and built a character that would wear them. And this is what we got. I found these guys, and this is immediately what I thought of.
This is just a clown.
Yeah, a clown basketballeteer.
Hell yeah. Oh,
With those, like-
of the colors.
Yeah,
That
the
makes
colors
sense.
made me think clown, and the Nike made me think basketball. The other ones I was thinking about going with, like the green high heel Nikes, I was gonna do like a high fashion basketball player, but I don't know. It's Nike, makes me think basketball.
Just do it, baby. Well, hell yeah, I love it. It's great.
Yeah, give me that drip, baby.
You want more drip? I got more drip. Well, I did hide it.
Mmm.
Now you can take it. You can take it. You can take a leak as well. I'll give you a leak on me.
I'm sweating like a Gatorade commercial.
What color's your sweat?
Blue.
Oh,
Best
okay.
flavor.
That is the best flavor. I'd lick it right off you. Anyway, that's our show.